This is our digital reflection by Daniel Wells, Isobel Mendez, Molly McCrone, and Samantha Shepherd. We would like to start by acknowledging the traditional custodians of country throughout Australia and their connections to land, sea, and community. We pay our respects to elders past and present and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples today.
These are our places of significance: Clolla Beach in the Jarrarinja and Wundiwundandian country, Molly's family pine trees in the Wiradjuri country, Mullamullum Trail in the Wurundjeri country, and Killalea Beach, the farm in Darawal country. Similarities they all share are I am place, listening to the silent voice of country, rationality, and respect. And the differences are that we all identify with country in different ways. It is personal, such as water versus land. My reflection is on Clolla Beach. The soft warm sand beneath my feet, the sound of waves beating against the shore, salt in the air, wind blowing through my hair, relaxation and freedom on the doorstep of paradise. This place relates to I Am Place. I grew up on this beach and it connects me to family and friends, and I met my partner of 3 years here. Listen to country talk without voice, listening to the silent voice of country is another key Aboriginal concept that connects me to this place. The natural sounds of waves crashing and the wind blowing through the trees lets me connect to country and lets me forget all about my worries.
My reflection is on Mullum Creek. Amongst the hustle and bustle of the suburban streets, the busy highways, the sound of machines, lies a hidden oasis just waiting to be explored. Mullum peeks through the man-made towers, making itself heard through the songs of the birds, the flowing of the creeks, the swaying of the trees. It calls out to the man on his phone, the woman glued to her screen, the puppy curled up on the couch. I'm still here, it yells, as it reaches its branches around the heart of those who have forgotten its power, its raw beauty. But no one comes. The Mullum bushland burns up in anger, its flames engulfing the parts that it loves the most. How could you forget me, it exclaims, but no one comes. It cries tears that overflow the creek and onto the land, but no one comes. It huffs and puffs and blows its frustration through the streets, but no one comes. Mullum gives up, but clutches to a tiny beacon of hope that one day its people will return home, that they will come back to nature and share in its lust for life, love, and appreciation for every being in existence.
My significant place is my family's pine trees. In winter and summer, this place is special to me all year round. My place is my pine trees. I have grown up with them as a place my family gathers to connect with each other as we enjoy food and celebrate under the shade they provide. We spend each year caring for the trees by pruning them and watering them through drought to help them grow. Through this care we provide to them, they gift us with the delicious pine nuts that we appreciate. This significant place is so special to me as it represents growth and life to me. It educates me on the importance of giving back to nature as it provides for us.
My reflection is the farm. As I walk down the stairs, my worries wait patiently at the top. The horizon pulls me in and the wind whispers in my ear, let go. The place to be when I yearn freedom. Stepping into the still waters, I look down and see my feet. I remember what it feels like to recognize myself again. The nickname suits. Its visitors come and go. The farm is a hidden gem away from society's wrath. Usually empty, but when shared between the community, a safe place to be yourself, to be calm.
We all are connected to country for different reasons, as we are all on separate learning journeys. For example, some are places of in-depth reflection and appreciation of Mother Earth, whilst others are places for connection to self, to family, or to community. Water provides a channel for connection to country for some, whilst remote bushlands with surrounding trees do the same for others. Our responsibility to our significant place also differs as we hold different values. For the pine trees, Molly has the responsibility to care and water her place, whereas for the others, responsibility is more to respect the country they are on.
We share more similarities than differences as we have moved into a state of oneness. We are able to recognise that Mother Earth has responsibilities as any human does, but perhaps more generosity in her gifts of air, water, fire, and even her beautiful songs from the birds. We understand relationality, as we have all moved into a relationship with country and have learned to respect, listen to, and understand it. We understand that we cannot use a Western lens to simplify country into a textbook definition. Indigenous knowledge cannot be placed into a neat box to be dissected. It is something to be lived and experienced. We share a mutual understanding of knowledge systems, the intelligence of man versus the intelligence of nature. Western knowledge systems support the exploitation of country for resources, a one-sided relationship of taking without giving back, whereas Indigenous knowledge systems encourage a reciprocal relationship of enriching each other with knowledge, wisdom, and beauty, respecting each other's boundaries. We now know that we must teach with a connected heart instead of relying on knowledge within our heads. Through reflection upon our places of learning, we are able to make personal connections to Indigenous concepts so that we can pass this on to our students when we enter the teaching profession. We cannot teach Indigenous knowledge if we ourselves cannot see or hear country.